Hi there, my name's Quentin Brown and I own a company called Web Marketing for Profit. We have just released our Photoshop resources, which includes a whole range of ATN, which are the automatic processing files for Photoshop, and also a whole range of PSD files, plus some training. Now, if you've never used Photoshop or you've got Photoshop and you'd like to know how to use it, we create these tutorials mainly for our students who are disadvantaged young people. And so we have to make it very simple. And so for you, this is great as well, because you'll be able to make all sorts of graphics and do all sorts of great things with Photoshop that you never thought you'd be able to. And so this video, we're just going to have a look at one of the PSDs on the USB. So when you open up the USB, it'll say WMFP stick, and here are all the different files. So if we were looking at the marketing toolkit, you can see here there's heaps of various packages here. Footers, price badges, pretty well everything you'll ever need, and nearly all of the files are in PSD. So I'm going to use one of these mobile combination shots, and I'll just click on it here. And as you can see, it has a blank screen, so we can use any one of these, and then as a PSD we can also make them look different and add our own information really simply. So I'm just going to open Photoshop, and I've just opened the file. As you can see, it's a PSD, and as you can see here, we've got the phone, the tablet, the computer and the laptop. And each one of these has files in it, so we can, like any PSD, we can turn all these off and just use the computer file and save it. We don't have to save the whole package. We can use each one individually or together. Now what I've done is I want to show people that our site, when they come and visit it, is responsive. That is, it'll look good on any type of device. So here's the website I'm promoting. We sell a lot of PLR products like this, training, stock videos, etc. And so I want to put this on that graphic. So all I'm going to do is take a screenshot. So on my computer, I'm just going to go print screen, or do Control P and put it in Photoshop. So I've done it here, and I've pasted it in there. I just went File, New, and pasted it in. Now I also want one for the mobiles. I've already done it here, and how you do that is just minimize your screen right down. Do the same thing, Control P. Now obviously if you want it to look a little bit nicer, you can also do the full screen. Can't actually do that for the mobile one, but you get a nicer graphic, and then just click out of it. So now we have these files, so I'm just going to drag them down off the header and then arrange them so I can work on them together. So as I said, we can now look at this, and let's go to the computer. As you can see, we can get rid of the shadow, get rid of the background, get rid of the outline, but we want this one here. We want to copy this file here. So I'm just going to go Control A, which selects everything. Now we just want to copy that, so we can just go Control C. So I'm not going to use the mouse, I'm just going to use the keys. And now again, in Edit, you'll see Paste is Control V. So I'm just going to click on the computer and go Control V. Now obviously it's a bit bigger, so we're just going to go Edit and Transform. Now as you watch these videos, you'll see we use these same tools pretty well all the time. So it's just a matter of then placing it over the top. And as you've seen, because I chose computer, it's put it behind. So we'll go Apply. Now we might do the same for the laptop. So we will go Control V again. We will go Transform, Scale. This time we'll drag it down onto the laptop. Come up a little bit. Drag it across. And that's good. Now, apply. Now we'll get this one. So I've already saved it. I'm just going to Control Copy. I'm going to click on here again, and I'll do it in a tablet. Control V. We'll go down so we make sure we get it on everything. We'll go Edit, Transform, Scale. So that's sitting in there nicely. We'll apply it. Do the same for the phone. So we click over here on the phone. Control V. Again, Edit, Transform, Scale. Bring it right down so it's about the phone. Drag it across. Apply. And so now we can close these. Right. Right. And here's our file. As you can see, it looks great. All the pictures are looking great. I can now just go and save that for web devices, change the size of it, do whatever I want. So I could make the image a bit smaller, maybe make it about 800. Okay. And so now I've got a great file showing that my site will look good on any product. Now again, these are PSD, so you can drag these individually into other artwork, and we could just take, say, let's bring all these up. So I could drag these two files onto another file somewhere. So if I go New, and we'll make this 800 just for the fun of it. And because we're using a PSD, which is a Photoshop file, and let's say we just wanted that big TV, so the computer, we can just drag this onto here now. As you can see, I could now just use that computer and put some text underneath it. Boom, and create a whole ad using that. I could also do the same for the tablet or the mobile or the laptop. So as you can see, very quick. Must have taken a couple of minutes to make a graphic showing and highlighting a website, which then I could plaster all over the web.